once again, and it's certainly an Eltham week at the moment. The Red Army is out in force, and the man leading the way is the captain, Johnny Lister. Thanks for joining us, mate.
No worries, good to be here. Thank you.
Obvious question first up. What's it like to captain a team full of just noted big-time players? How do you keep them just level-headed, mate?
Well, thankfully, I don't have to do a whole lot as far as keeping the guys motivated. But Cam, I've got to say, certainly hasn't eased off with the training. He's probably done more 17 in ones since they've been here than prior to that. So no, it's been a pleasure having a few experienced guys come down and lend me a point of view. But all in all, it's been great and really enjoying it.
Just for you in your own career, has it been? Obviously the inclusions of your Sturts and your Leonards and your Dragars and Greers and those players this season, it must have been a real shot in the arm for you two to be in and amongst that.
Definitely. Talking to some of the other guys after hearing about these signings, it was like, well, we're going to have to sort of work our tails off now because the minutes aren't going to be there like they may have been in the past. So, we've really had to knuckle down and work even harder than we have in the past, knowing that if we didn't, then we'd be right in the pine, so to speak. So it's been great. It's keeping, training's been really competitive, and yeah, loving it, as I said.
We'll take those guys away from just the team. What does it do for the whole program, top to bottom? I'm sure they help do things with your juniors and all the way through. How much does that do for your program?
Oh, it's been really good in the sense that you hit the nail on the head there with the juniors. I mean, you get Tommy and the guys running their clinics, and even Leonard down there at the moment. It just creates such a buzz, and of course you get a team full of under 8s or under 10s, whatever, coming to the games. Their parents come along. We've been filling out the stadiums for quite a few games, and of course, the buzz filters through to some of the other sides. So it's been great. And once guys do come, they see we've put a quality side on the floor, and hopefully we can keep up these good performances so they come back.
Yeah. There's been some interesting figures in terms of pay packets touted around in regards to some of these stars. Look, don't really care about what they get paid. I just want to know if they shout coffees when you go out together. Or do they leave that to the captain?
Yeah, the captain still buys the beers, but I don't drink coffee.
Here we go.
That's it. Yeah, actually, Trigger, when we first went out, I was buying him Red Bull and vodkas, so maybe he owes me one or two of those.
The team doing very nicely at the moment.
Yeah.
What's it like? We saw a big 50-point win over Hume City back in round 9. What's it like when this team gets up and firing? Do you just sit back and go, yeah, here we go? Yeah,
it was great. I mean, probably Sunday against Hume was the first time where we've really clicked, and I was just thinking, like, in that first quarter, I said to the guys before the game, look, last time they got us and we came out flat and they outworked us. So I said to the guys, we've got to be outworking teams, and when that does happen, we should be right. So during that first quarter, we got up by a lot of points, and it just continued throughout the whole match. So prior to that, we've just sort of been grinding it out against teams, and that comes with sort of getting to know each other, obviously, but provided the effort's there, I can't see us taking too many further steps backwards, and it should be going up from there.
Your assistant this year is Leonard Copeland. Now, I was at your Waverley game on a Sunday a couple of rounds ago, and he is a character. Now, give us some of the lines that Copeland whips out, because he was going off. Man, he was wearing shoes and he didn't have any socks on. Like, he had no socks on.
No, he is a character. He's between him and Trig, there's a lot of trash talking that goes on at training. An example of Leonard, I think we were playing a practice game here at Waverley, obviously, in the pre-season before any of the guys come along, and Ivan was torching us up a little bit, and as you know, he's sort of not the most textbook sort of player, and he was hitting some leaners, and Leonard couldn't believe it. He's like, damn, I'm going to forget my runners and beat him down and this sort of thing. So Leonard, that's sort of what he does, But anyway, yeah, at training he's forever talking. He filled in last week because we were 1 or 2 short, and he was letting us know when he made some shots, or even when he was missing them, he was telling us how pretty they were. So no, he's good to have around.
Do you still get up? Can you still dunk?
I didn't see him dunk, but maybe he
might be a bit of a stretch here. You got to warm up those legs.
Maybe Gaze was there to throw it to him or something.
Listen to Kel getting into it, will you? Hey, Sweet Kel here, he looks good in that Red Army t-shirt. What would he have to do to get a game in the superstar Eltham team? What would he have to do? Would he get a game?
Maybe break my leg or something.
break 12 legs.
Yeah, stuff.
Did you slot him in?
I don't know, mate. I haven't seen you play.
It's a treat,
he's
mate.
good.
It's a treat.
Nah, he's good. Yeah, he's right up there. Yeah,
Okay, well.
Played 17 minutes last week, in fact.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a serious output.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. No, we have to come down, mate. We've got about 30 at training as it is, so one more can't hurt.
No,
Just,
yeah, I'll just
join
blend
the back
right
of
in.
the line.
You won't even notice me.
Actually, he played 17, but he was telling me during the week he played 37 because he includes the warm-up time with his minutes. He puts it together.
Okay.
I'm the best warm-up on the team.
Hey, listen, great season at the moment for the Wildcats. The Red Army is up and about. Love the concept. You're captain of a superstar team, mate. We're going to be watching on with interest over the second half of the season. No doubt the Wildcats are going to be there at the business end. Best of luck with it.
Thanks for having me.
Good
Cheers.
on you. Johnny Lister on the couch.
Oh, you can run over the side of my sofa.